Hey, what's up, y'all? It is time for an Everest update. I've got a few more packs through the rig, and it is still holding up good. I did make one change, though, and after taking the body off, I had this new bright Raptor body sitting around for a couple of months looking for a new home. So using the stock front mount and some Velcro stuck to the chassis, to the frame on the back, the new bright body fits pretty good. Oops, sliding off. Let's take it off the stand here. I think it technically is about, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 of an inch too short for the Everest wheelbase, but it's not bad at all. It does ride a little high. You can see there, that's the underside of the bed of the new bright body right there. Again, it's kind of a temporary setup. It does hold pretty good. You can see it'll lift the truck up. The front is just the stock mount raised up. I did take the front and rear bumpers off as well for a little bit of clearance, and I think it looks a little goofy to have two front bumpers. The new bright body already has a front bumper on it, so that's either going to get cut or figure something out with the stock bumpers here. I really don't mind them, but by themselves they look good, but with the Raptor body they don't look too good. One thing I did do, you may notice here, is trying to shape these up a little bit more. Straight from Red Cat, they're pretty much perfectly flat. I'm trying to get them to match up with the body, and they're pretty close now. The fronts are close, but they do sit a little low. The rears, again, are close, but they sit pretty low there too. So I don't know if I'm going to keep bending those up more, or if I might just put a little bit of black foam up there or something just to kind of fill that gap in. But I did have my first problem with the truck after the last trail session I had today. And it's really not a big problem at all. Whoops, knocking stuff around. Bead lock came out. So I've had it happen on ones that I've done. Can't fault them too much for that. It's part of having the bead locks, I guess. I did, unfortunately, as you can see, pick up some string or something on the trails there, so I'm going to have to clear that out. But I did have a bunch of time in the water testing out the waterproofness, and no glitching, no cutting out. It handled the water just fine. It was definitely, you'll see in the video after this, the water was, pretty much submerging everything in there, and it handled it no problem. The weight of the rig, kept it down, gave it some traction, and performed pretty good. So, steering angle was one thing I mentioned in the last video, and one of the guys commented on the post saying to check out a little nub on the knuckle, and sure enough, there is a little nub right there. I don't have the best light in here, so my apologies, but you can see that little nub right there, and when you're turning in, it's definitely getting in the way. I mean, it hits that screw actually right there. So I think you can absolutely get some more steering out of this pretty easily. I don't know why they would put that there if it's not needed. It's obviously a part of like the little structural rib in the plastic, but without a high strength servo, I don't think that's going to be necessary. So anyways, I am going to sand those down here pretty soon, and I'll do a before and after video, see if I can somehow get the change in angle on there, because I'm betting it'll be pretty decent. Just getting that extra little bit will definitely help out. So anyways, week or so into the Red Cat, and I am still digging it. I've put 6, 7 packs through it now, And the only problem I've had is the bead lock coming undone, which I'll fix up and take her back out for a run. So anyways, appreciate y'all checking out. There's some run footage coming up after this, and if you want to chit chat about RC, brag about your rides or whatever, check out Thick Skinned RC on Facebook. Alright, y'all remember to like and subscribe if it's worth your time. Thanks.